protest is underway at an electrical depot in Phoenix near Durban. This as residents in that area have been experiencing power outages for several weeks now. The area is a DA constituency and the party is leading that protest. Newzroom Afrika's Karinda Jagmohan joins us now from that protest. Karinda, thank you for making time for us. So what concerns do the residents have there? And is this the case of the DA marching on the DA?
Indeed. Well, at the moment I've just heard that they're going to try and hand over the memorandum, so let's take you there while it happens. At the last time we spoke to a number of residents who said that they were extremely frustrated by not having water and electricity for weeks at a time. In fact, while we show you these visuals, I'll just grab one resident from Tongaat. Ma'am, we're live on Newzroom Afrika. Just tell us your area of Tongaat. For how long have you not had electricity and water, I believe?
Water, we had a very big crisis. At the moment, certain areas don't have water. But with power, we have no power for 8 days now. And we have very old and sick, fragile people living. 3 already has gone to hospital. Until today, we don't have power. We're giving reference, we're calling councillors, we're calling everybody, but nobody is assisting.
Now we are standing here. You have come out all the way from Tongaat. It's quite hot. Tell us about the frustration that led you to be here, ma'am.
It's our people's cry. It's our people who are suffering. It's sick, old and fragile people. And they're using oxygen, they're using, what you call this sugar?
Yeah.
Insulins. They can't use the insulins because the fridge is off. 5 days, things are getting spoiled and they're throwing it. Please, we need some assistance.
What happens when you try and reach out to the municipality?
They ask you for reference. When we give them reference, you must get another reference. On top of that reference, you must get... I got more than 28 reference. I am the road rep of that street. And I know our people's cry. I am here for our people. It's not only Tongaat, it's all our residents. It's Phoenix, Tongaat, Chatsworth, wherever we have our problem. We need to come together to get service delivery. It is service delivery. We are paying for it.
And of course, just life without electricity in this heat. How have you managed the past few weeks?
It is very, very critical. It's very critical. I have to go out on the road to help people to get their stuff, put it in my fridge, put it in my cooler and take it back to them. It's very, very difficult. So please, we need some assistance.
There you have it, residents. She's from Tongaat. She traveled here begging for assistance at this point, saying they need water, they need electricity. Life is unbearable. This is happening where electricity is going off. Then once the electrical fault is repaired after several hours, load shedding will hit the residents. So it's just an ongoing battle. We're going to try and take you a little bit closer to this conversation that is being had right now between the DA member and police. So let's just see what is being said here.
To join us now. There's people from the community that are stopping to join us because they are fed up with what's going on here. And now we must tell them, no, you please mustn't do that because there's no official here. That's the problem with what's wrong in this municipality, is that no one is fixing people's complaints. And we have come here, we gave the municipality a notice, we gave yourselves notice, we thank you that you are here, but the people that are missing is the officials who are causing this crisis. And now you want us to tell the community just to please just sit on the sidelines. It's very difficult.
People are angry. They're not going to listen any longer because they're tired. They're tired of talking.
So what's happening at this point is that we hear a notice was given to this electrical depot to have someone stand here to receive the memorandum of demands from the residents. But the police are saying that, well, no official is here. And so they're saying that there's no one to actually receive this memorandum of demands, and they're asking the residents to wait aside. But the crowd is getting more frustrated because they want to see some kind of action taken. It's frustrating. Maybe pull in Dean McPherson to the side. Sir, let's just explain to us the difficulty to hand over this memorandum.
Yeah, so we told the municipality on Monday we would be here. We gave them notice. We copied in all the officials. And we have come here with members of the community because they are fed up of constant electricity outages, fed up of officials that don't answer their phones, don't deal with the problem. And once again, we've come here now, and guess what? All of the officials have turned off their phones. and nobody knows where they are. I think that they're here, they're in the office, but they're too scared to come and face the community and provide answers.
What are the experiences of your councillors here when they try and fix the problem?
Well, it's been documented that in Phoenix, in Verulam and Tongaat, they've had electricity outages not just for an hour, but for days at a time. People have lost everything in their fridges. People's businesses are going under, and it's just unsustainable. And there's just no communication, there's no solutions from the municipality, because the officials don't want to fix the problem. They are captured by the ANC and they do what the ANC tell them to do. Instead of serving the residents, they are serving their political masters. And that's why we have this crisis that we have, and we have the situation that's playing out in front of us today. Members of this community and across eThekwini are fed up with what's going on in the city.
I see your leader of the party behind you. Tell us, at a provincial level in legislature, is this kind of thing being discussed?
Absolutely. And you have a premier who is remote controlled by an MEC. You have a premier with no power. You have a political cabinet that is more interested in factional battles. You have a municipality that is at war with itself within the ANC. They can't even elect a deputy mayor. And this is this is the cumulative example of what happens when you have a provincial government run by the ANC that just simply doesn't care. And residents are fed up, and I totally understand. And that's why we're here with them. We're here to say enough is enough. If they can't even accept a memorandum, the most basic of our constitutional rights, how can they be expected to fix this crisis before them?
Thank you so much for your time. Off what you said, there's a resident here, ma'am. I spoke to you a bit earlier, and you described how difficult it was to be without electricity. You live in the area. Can you just tell us again the challenge?
Well, the food is getting spoiled, for one. Secondly, we are paying thousands of rand for rent. However, they're shedding every single day. And as I said, there's people using illegal electricity where they're living for free, where we are suffering. So we also can just do the same thing, live for free. It's not a problem.
How do you feel about standing here and the fact that you've come out today but you're not getting an answer?
It's very frustrating because they're sitting inside. They don't want to come out with an answer. There was a memorandum that was handed over to them, but it looks like they don't want to meet the needs of the people. So I don't know how long these people are going to stand here in this heat, and it's very, very hot.
It is. Thank you so much, ma'am. So there you have it. It is a very, very hot day, and you'll see the number of people around me. So again, to remind you, this area of Phoenix is a DA constituency, and that is why this march is being led essentially by this political party here. But around us are residents, the people who live in this area, who have come to us even off camera to say that it is unbearable to live here. This is one lady, she lives in Verulam, and she gave a very interesting message earlier. We'll just quickly ask her to repeat that message perhaps. Ma'am, I did speak to you earlier, but we are live now. Earlier, I asked if you have a message to the government. Can you perhaps just repeat what you had to say to the municipality?
Okay, so basically my point is, I'm no different from that official sitting on that high chair. So if you can have electricity and water every day of your life, why can't I? What makes you different from me? Because I'm a ratepayer just like you. Unless there's some special treatment you're getting, and we the underdogs are just neglected.
Interesting point there. She's saying, well, we are ratepayers. She says that she's a ratepayer and that she deserves to have the services of the municipality. So that's what's happening on the ground here in Phoenix, but we'll keep you updated. At this point, it doesn't seem like the memorandum of demands to get services into this community within a week will be handed over as yet. Clip.
Karinda, Jagmohan, thank you for making time for us.